Well, hello, everybody. It is December 26th, 2016, and I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Mine was great, actually. I can't believe I actually spent it on a Hangout. Wasn't expecting to have a Hangout yesterday, but we had an 8-hour Hangout, and it was pretty packed all day long. I mean, pretty much 50 to 60 viewers all day long and full. So anyways, that's kind of how I spent my Christmas. A lot of you guys know my daughter came over for a while, and that was awesome. Got to make her a little dinner and came back to a hangout that went to shit, but it's okay. But anyways, yeah, so I decided to delve into this flat earth against shit. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I do it, but I've decided to. So like the other day, I went over to Freechan and, of course, ran into some flat earther named Haunted House who didn't understand the basic concepts of why the earth is round. So they basically blocked me after just like 5 minutes. Then I went over to this other one today called Beyond the Curve. Heretic had pointed out to me. And he's like, he messages everybody. He's like, hey, these guys have like 120 viewers, right? So I went over there to go, okay, let's check it out. And like 3 comments. And I wasn't even being nasty or anything. I wasn't going like, yeah, flat earthers are stupid. I do that in my own Hangouts, but I wasn't going to do that there. I just like, okay, you know, who here has college education? I mean, who here is a flat earther that knows about physics or maths? And of course, nobody said anything. Nobody admitted to having any college level experience. And then I noticed all my comments were deleted. So they're asking in the Hangout, they're like, oh, okay, where is all these ball earthers that want evidence for, or they can show us evidence of ball earth? And I'm like, well, I think you blocked everybody. I noticed Heretic stopped chatting. I noticed Brenda stopped chatting. I think the only one that they didn't block was Tyler Durden, who's probably one of the smartest people I know around here. He's in my life here. See, so Tyler's at work and he's fucking with the flat earthers, and they didn't block him. So I don't know what it is about Tyler that he doesn't get blocked, but everybody else did. But I invited you over here, Tyler. I know you don't come in. I know you're busy and stuff. I invited you just because I'm having the Hangout. But I want to give the link out, but unfortunately, whenever I would do these flat earth Hangouts, any flat earther that comes join us, they basically start sniping every time that they start losing, right? Flat earthers they're little babies. I mean, they get their ass handed to them, and then they just start sniping people, and then they go to their own Hangout saying, these guys have no evidence for a round earth. Yeah, we do. We have a lot of evidence for round earth. Matter of fact, it's overwhelming. Matter of fact, I cannot believe in this day and age in 2016, people are this goddamn stupid. It's fascinating to me. I don't know why I do this to myself. I shouldn't be surprised by anything that happens on the internet anymore, but occasionally I'm still am that these people are sitting there with the audacity saying, where's this evidence for a round earth? Where's all these people want to engage in this? And then when you have them, they block you and they kick you out and they snipe you. And yeah. Burst of Personality said, oh, you got sniped 3 times yesterday. And I bet a lot of them do come from Freechan and Flat Earth. These guys over there are just bullshitters. They'll sit in their little Hangout going, oh, yes, we believe in a flat earth. And I think a lot of them actually do. I had asked Quertus, I think it was, over in Earth Discussions. By the way, good channel, actually. I like Earth Discussions. If you actually like flat earth, or like talking about it, then go to Earth Discussions. They at least are not flat earthers, they're round earthers, but they allow people to come in and make their case. It has like Kara over there, or Kara, and who else goes over there? Let me think here. Ludic was over there the other day. But anyways, yes, Earth Discussions is a good channel, but the other channels like Freechan and Beyond the Curve, holy cow. I don't see why anybody would bother. I don't see how they had 120 viewers at one time, and all of a sudden they started blocking people, and that went down to like 90 something. So they're not interested in having any evidence. But I did meet a person the other day. There's this cool channel named Amanda Mays, and she's a cross-dresser. She's a guy, but she's a cross-dresser. Not transsexual, so she's a guy, but she likes to cross-dress. But she's a flat earther and a young earther, and we had about a good hour-long discussion in the night. She was actually willing to listen, and actually listen to the arguments that I had about why the earth is not round. And she was like she was thinking about it. So maybe some of these people that do want some honest dialogue will consider the evidence, and I've invited them over here one of these days. But Anybody that wants a flat earther to come in here, we will have a flat earth discussion tonight. I needed a hangout today anyways, and I was like, screw it, we'll have one on flat earth. Now, here's how I want to work this, because the fact that flat earthers are little crying little bitches, and they get upset easily, and they start sniping people. The link is going to be on a case-by-case basis. I am going to do this, however, because I know the people I trust. I'm going to put the link out on my Google Plus page. Okay, so all you got to do to come in is go to my Google Plus, and if you're a friend, you'll be able to see it. If I don't know you, you won't be. So let's see here. Well, let's see. It doesn't let me do that anymore. This is I'll put it in the Great Debate community, because everybody in the Great Debate community I trust. So we've got about 440 members in the Great Debate community. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to put the Great Debate community link out as well. If you're not a member of the Great Debate community, all you got to do is ask for it, and then you'll be able to see the link. That work? Because I want to get some flat earthers in there. I really feel like just, I don't know. I don't want to think too hard, and unfortunately, debunking flat Earth is not that challenging, right? I mean, let's be honest here. So I'm putting the link out right now. Link to join Flat Earth Hangout. Okay, so I put it in the Great Debate community now, so you can join us there. And then I'll make public the Great Debate community Hangout link, which will I can approve you, and then you can see the other ones. So I think this should work. Yeah, because I mean I can snipe snipers out pretty quick. I just really won't have to deal with it right now. Okay, so the link's out there. So come on in, especially if you're a member of the Great Debate community. You could easily join us. Anybody else that wants a specific link, just let me know from the side chat. I'm probably going to link you anyways. You can come in anytime, like my med student. I always link you. I think Druce is probably available. Dragnot. Here, Opal Dragon. Let's see, Odeon, Ocean. I don't know, Anarchy. Hit you. And I hope you guys had a great Christmas. And we can talk about that too if you guys have any special things you want to discuss about your Christmas experience. And that goes for all atheists as well. Anarchy, I can never find you. I don't know what the hell's wrong with your screen name. Go make another one. Harry Biscuit, hi. New name. I'm not familiar with Harry Biscuit. Kind of an interesting avatar there. Yeah. Steve, I want to link to the nudes of Hannah. I heard Reds took some. She was sleeping. No, I was actually Dragnot that did that, I believe. Yeah, and it wasn't Hannah. Dreads was taking nudes of Reds. Yeah, don't judge, guys. Don't judge. I mean, what these guys did in New York stays in New York, right? So if Dragnot is snapping off some snapshots of Reds in his cute little Speedo while he sleeps, what are you gonna do, right? We don't judge. Multiple personality. I gave you the link. I'll see if Amanda is available. Yeah, she was pretty cool. I'll invite her. See, it doesn't come up. I don't know why some of these names don't come up sometimes when I type them in. They should, but they don't. You guys have the same problem when you try to add somebody to the inside link? It just doesn't come up. So let's see. Trotter Durton says, right now I'm struggling to stay awake for the next 6 hours till I can go home and not sleep, even operate at 5%. I'm not buying the flat earth nonsense. How dumb these people in the other areas. No, they're dumb across the board. That's one thing I find about flat earthers. They are consistently stupid. They don't even understand basic concepts. And to them, everything is CGI, right? Oh, the moon is hologram or CGI. It's like, wait a minute. So in 1969, when we went to the moon, that was CGI. Are you fucking retarded?
Yeah, I don't get the flat earth thing. I don't know. It's a little crazy, Steve.
I think what it is, dude. Okay, this again. I'm not trying to psychoanalyze. Oh, you guys have a lot of background noise. I'm not trying to psychoanalyze. This is just my personal observation. That what happens is these people cannot face reality, right? There's something that has happened in their lives where they don't want to think that reality is the way it is. So they have to try to change reality. And one of the ways they can change reality is this whole flat earth bullshit. It also gives them a feeling of superiority and knowledge. They don't have the skills to pass a simple freaking 5th grade science exam, right? They don't know science, they don't know physics, they don't know math, they don't know anything. So this gives them what like an equal footing, right? This gives them the feeling that, oh well, I may not be able to understand this stuff, but I'm just as smart as a scientist because I can show the Earth is flat, right?
Well, I don't know.
Wow, your mic is horrible today, Multiple. What's
Can you
up?
hear me now?
I can.
Can you hear me better now?
A little bit better. It sounds like it's
All
chewing on it.
Sorry, I was trying to find a nice distance where I can put the mic, and you can
Yeah, that's
still hear
better.
me.
That's better. Yeah.
This is good now.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I tend to agree with you, but my issue with the flat Earth is that it's almost like saying rain doesn't fall from the sky. It's just like, it's something that's just so obvious. It leads you to believe that no matter what ridiculous ideas out there, people will believe in it and advocate for it. And this is just one of those ideas.
Yeah, but what's the reasoning behind it, right? I'm actually going to put the link in the live chat for like 1 minute. So if you want to come in, here's your chance. But yeah, but I still think there's a psychological thing behind it, because listening to these guys, and I couldn't understand, and one was Welsh, a very thick accent. The other ones were obviously British or something. I didn't watch a lot of it because I got the link late. It was really last minute. So I don't even know what the hell they were talking about, but I did note that at the very end, they're asking people for evidence, and then people were in the side chat were giving them evidence, and they were blocking all the people that understood that the Earth is not flat. So I thought that was very, very disingenuous and very, duplicitous. They'd sit there and say, hey, can you give us evidence for a round Earth? And then when people were doing that, they would block them all and say, hey, look, there's nobody in the live feed giving us evidence, therefore there isn't any. I mean, they cannot be this oblivious to what they're doing. They have to realize that they are being duplicitous and lying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think these people even believe their own bullshit, some of them, but.
Well, do you think they're just doing it for views on YouTube?
Some do.
Because it's just such an extreme position. I don't see, and then to block people who are giving you evidence. It almost makes no sense. Why even have a hangout, asking for evidence? So I don't know. There's got to be some other motive other than advocating the Earth is actually flat.
Oh, I mean, they had 120 viewers. So, I mean, obviously they're getting views, and the guy only had like 800 total subs. I mean, he didn't have as many as me, but he had about 50 more viewers than I usually get. I mean, so most of them in the live feed seem to be people that didn't accept flat Earth, but then I noticed that those people were disappearing left and right, and what was left was just a bunch of flat Earthers, right? So that's the game they want to play. It's like, oh, look at all these people that are agreeing with me in the live chat. It's like, no, you just blocked everybody that disagreed with you.
Well, maybe not everyone who was looking at the side chat understood that people were being blocked, because, and it's kind of, help perpetuate that mode of thinking. Look, we've challenged the community and no one's come forward, yada, yada, yada.
And that's what they do, though, right? I mean, it's kind of like what the Clown Car Posse does. I mean, how many of them have sat over there and said, oh, show us evidence for evolution? And then they block everybody that can show them evidence for evolution.
Oh, yeah. I think True put out another video, right? About something.
He did. I did watch a lot of that one. I'm not going to comment too much on it. Stats is not my thing, right? And I'm not going to even pretend that I'm going to dive into the topic of statistics. Now, I do understand basic stats, and I do agree with Ned 1,000-fold on basic stuff. But, if you do something like a 99% confidence level with a 4% confidence interval, which is your margin of error, then for 6 to 9 million, you only need a sample size of 1,024. You can go check that. I did check that myself. So it doesn't matter if you have 6 million or 9 million. A sample size of a little over 1,000 gives you a really good representation sample for a 99% confidence level. But, True is telling everybody that Ned's wrong. Oh, I'm getting background noise. So I think it's you.
I don't think it's me this time.
Oh my. Hold on.
If it's me, I don't think it's me, because I'm using
a
sound headset. If it is me, mute me.
I'll tell you in a second. I'm gonna mute you for a second. Oh, yep, it's Anarchy. Yeah, definitely Anarchy. But yeah, the statistics thing, yeah, you don't need a representative sample. Well, and I was hoping that maybe Hogtie or who was else in there? A couple other people do stats pretty well, and they could probably do this a lot better than I could even try to look into it. So I'm avoiding the whole stats thing. Unlike fucking True, we don't like to pontificate on things that we are not that strong on, right? And stats is hard, and I do agree that when Ned said, this he understands it, but this is even hard for him because those formulas are very, very complicated. And then Ronnie was pointing out, oh, see, he doesn't even know the topic. Well, neither do you, True. Matter of fact, he knows it far better than you. You don't even have a tertiary understanding of stats or mathematics. So at least he's being honest. At least I am being honest too. I've had stats in 25 freaking years. I remember Z tables and chi-squares and means and shit. But I don't work with that crap. Anyways, we got people filling up, so people are finding the link from the Great Debate community. And Jordan, welcome. I don't know if I know you, but I'm going to take a chance. Hi, Jordan.
Hi, Steve. Nice to meet you.
First time in Hangout, or because I don't recognize your name?
Yeah, I joined your Great Debate community a while back, and this is the first time I've been in a Hangout. Yes.
Awesome. So I popped another cherry. I'm making a list of these people. I'm a cherry popper. So are you a flat earther or non-flat earther?
I'm a non-flat earther.
Okay, so you have a brain.
You're a ball earther.
So you passed second grade. Yes. Yeah, I want to point out real quick that Heretic, they banned you and they banned Brenda and they banned me right off the bat. Tyler says, Steve, did you see my comment on there? I pointed out that they don't need to take a poll to show true is wrong. Basic college biology teaches evolution, can't become a scientist. Yeah, I did see that. You said something along the lines of you can't really become a biologist if you don't accept the core tenets of biology. Now, I have to disagree with you, Tyler. You can do it. I mean, Georgina Perdome is a biologist, and she's a geneticist, and she disagrees with the central tenets of biology, but it's a rare thing, right? And it does make it more difficult. But anyways, let's get to the panel. God dang it, somebody go flat out some flat earthers. Tyler, while you're in there, tell them we're having another hangout over here for any flat earther that actually wants to come in and get evidence, right? We don't even have to let them present evidence. If they want to, that's fine. But I want to have a hangout where we show flat earthers the evidence, basic evidence, and then let them go from there. Does that sound good to you? Anybody? Everybody awake? God, I just woke up. I'm wide awake, people. I just haven't had my coffee yet.
Sounds good
to me.
All right. Sidestrike, are you doing your debunking this Wednesday too, by the way?
We usually do them Friday nights.
Friday
at midnight. Actually, oddly enough, when I found out this was started, I was on a completely different topic, not flat Earth. I, for some reason, got irked by this whole Mandela effect foolishness.
Oh, yes. We can talk about that too. By the way, though, I am putting Sidestrike's channel in the live feed. If you guys have not subscribed to Sidestrike, go do it. He does debunkings, every Friday on like Ray Comfort and Flat Earth, Young Earth, and a whole bunch of other things, and then I occasionally join him. So
you have to debunk Ray Comfort. Doesn't he debunk himself?
We just let it play.
Yeah, I mean, these are not okay. When we do those debunking, they're not that challenging. They're more like Mystery Science Theater 3000, right?
The man is made of bunk, so you can't completely debunk him, because if you do, he'll completely unravel.
And it's funny. Lamed mentions, Eratosthenes debunked 2,300 years ago the flat Earth thing. I don't know how any of these people get around some of these very simple things. Like when Eratosthenes did his experiment, you could go repeat this shit, right? I mean, you could do the same thing yourself, maybe on a limited scale. But my biggest arguments of flat Earth are simple. Like, why doesn't the angular diameter of the sun change from sunrise, zenith, and sunset? Why does the sun go below the horizon? Why does it produce a green flash? How can it produce a green flash on a flat Earth? Any flat earther can answer that question. I'd love to have your answer for that. In fact, any flat earther that knows where the green flash is, I'd be impressed.
I was going to say they'd have to understand the question first.
Yeah. Yeah, Aristophanes used CGI. Clearly, that was the case.
Oh no, we have heard answers to those, and and they were all. I can only assume that it was willful dishonesty because it's always misrepresenting what actually happened. I mean, the definition of straw man, especially with their costumes.
It's those green tinted fisheye lenses. Have you not heard of them?
Yeah, you realize that they install these weird warped lenses in your eyes the moment you're born, just to make sure that everything looks wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, how else is the government going to control your mind?
Oh yeah.
Well, then, that's no different than Arcane saying that there's a little computer chip in all telescope that projects the planets onto the lens.
Always a conspiracy, isn't it?
Well, Steve, how many telescopes have you built?
One actually.
That's an excellent point.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I keep saying that if I ever get in trouble for aiming a telescope across the way to spy on that hot chick, I'm going to use that as my defense. That she doesn't really exist, that she's rendered in CGI in real time.
Yeah, I gave Tyler mods. Boy, what I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but whatever. I'm in a good mood. Oh, let the world burn, people. You know, I listen to Flat Earthers, I get that way. I'm almost willing to go vote for Von Helton for Dumb Fuck of the Year after listening to Flat Earthers.
Yay! All right!
Almost blue. Don't get too excited. Don't spooge him.
Don't worry. We got, what day is it? Oh yeah, never mind.
We'll get you to the Ronnie side. Yeah, I know you got a secret weapon that you're going to deploy, aren't you?
No, he's buying like 50 burner phones because you can use each phone number like I think it's 2 or 3 times a month to make a new account.
Burners. Bring Vaughn in here. You know what? Fuck it. Let the world burn. How about we get Vaughn in here? Do I have Vaughn? Oh, actually, I didn't invite Brenda. What the hell? I thought I did. I'm sorry. Ron Helton.
Let me invite him.
Sure. I'll invite Ron Helton. Give me some names of Flat Earthers and I'll invite him. Except for Yvette, because she's a cunt.
That's like asking to get sniped.
Who was the one from a couple of nights ago that at about 4 a.m, Steve, you had the Hangout running that it was just shouting over everybody.
When was
a
this?
lady. What the? This was after movie night. After I was done with the 2 hours of movie night, about an hour later, you started one up, and it was a purportedly the section I listened to was not a debate. It was basically any one of you being shouted over by this young lady.
I remember. Yeah, because I at my age, man, I don't remember as much as I used to. So, anybody refresh my memory on that?
It was. Let's see if I can remember some of the topic. Remember, this was after movie night, and you remember how we indicate that we need to stop the film to comment.
Yeah.
So I cannot guarantee clarity of thought.
All right. Well, let me look back at my channel. Maybe I can remember what video I was running that day.
It was with the insistence that the Navy ship disappeared because
I don't know. No, matter of fact, I don't. Oh my goodness. I got it. You're talking about Rose Patton.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, Rose Patton. That's right. I forgot that you had Bag of Cats in the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. People wonder why I tolerate Rose Patton. I don't know. It's like a lost puppy thing. I don't know. She can be okay when she's like normal. And I think she does a lot of this just because she likes pissing people off. I don't know.
Wait a minute. When does that happen?
She could be normal every so often. But yeah. But no, if we get filled up, right, then we can't get sniped. I mean, and I don't care if we do. I can always start something up. But
well, if they go to pull, if you end up getting attacked by people doing that, fucking hit me up on Skype, man. You got to get me on Skype.
Yeah, I do have Skype.
I'm telling you, I can fucking host for you. Just
I don't think Rose is probably that attractive person. Yeah, I doubt it. So no, it's not like I have a thing for Rose. No.
There's no doubt.
Yeah, you could just kind of tell, right?
Well, this conversation say the crazy women are the best in the bed.
That's not true.
I guess that's why Josh and Goddess were make a couple, right?
Right until they suck a crook into your dick.
Oh God, y'all is nasty.
It's happened.
Crazy.
Man, oh man,
Took
can
me
we not?
straighten that fucker out, man.
Crazy is the new sexy. Anybody in these live feeds over in these flat Earth channels, Freechan or Beyond the Curve, go find us some flat Earthers. Like I said, you know, these guys are sitting there in their echo chambers going, "Oh, where's all the evidence for a flat Earth?" And then when we say, "Hey, well, we'll go to Steve's channel, go to Red's channel," they don't do it. Jackie, yeah, I invite you.
We're not currently enlightened. We're dipping our proverbial spoon into the trough of stupid, seeing if we can get any.
Yeah, every so often, you know, we got to. I hate to say it, but I don't think I could get away from flat Earth completely. It's just a fascinating case study. Like people checking out the clown corpuscle, you know, they're like, wow, those people are just like so
abnormal psychology.
Yeah, more abnormal psychology. Exactly. Thank you. So Lucifer Almighty got banned from Freechan on 4 accounts today. Oh yeah, those guys at Freechan are probably not only the dumbest, but the most sensitive. I mean, you just say Flat Earth is wrong, you're banned. And who cares? I don't know how they have like 22 people watching all the time. There's nobody even talking in the Hangout. They have people in the live feed going, "Oh yes, we're Flat Earthers. We're stupid."
Yeah, I found out that you were going live because I was in a different Hangout. I was chilling with one of Brojo's, and somebody named Heretic came in and was like, "Oh, Steve just started the Hangout," because he had just mentioned a Flat Earth Hangout that he had been seeing part of, and he said that you went in and said like 2 things and got thrown out.
I did. No, well, I didn't go into the Hangout. I went in the live feed. Heretic was there. Heretic, did I
You weren't
say
even in the fucking Hangout, and they
I wasn't in the Hangout. No, I was just in the live feed. And Heretic, did I say anything in that live feed that was controversial? Well, of course, I mean, I said, you know, there's evidence for a round Earth. I said, did anybody have a college education as a flat Earther? But I mean, was it something that was like divisive or you know, assaulting to them? No.
I have a theory, actually.
Sure.
Basically, if you look through the arc of history, every time that we start making major advances culturally, not even simply technologically, but more so culturally, what happens is there's always a pushback. Like around the time of industrialization in Nazi Germany, we had a whole bunch of people rising up that were opposed to industrialization. Before that, we actually had a problem with, and it's funny because I have to cite the Illuminati on here, but the Illuminati was actually founded and lasted about 10 years. But it was founded by a Jesuit monk in response to the Enlightenment.
Right.
It's oh no, we have to have our sacred secrets, and it's basically to try to keep the masses stupid. You know, heaven forbid people actually learn anything.
You know what? I think I've got my.
But in this case, it seems to be different in that people are actively being stupid themselves. They're not being deceived. They're fooling themselves, and I think that's a critical difference.
Well, that's the thing. That is kind of the point, though. It's like all of a sudden we start learning new things and changing things, and that the pace starts getting rapid enough that it makes people uncomfortable. So they start running back to stupidity.
I think I've gotten my new conspiracy theory that I can start up. I think I do it. I'm going to claim that the Freechan Flat Earthers are the Illuminati. So I'm going to find ways of leading them to the global conspiracy that they're the Illuminati disseminating misinformation because of Satan.
Yeah, it would have to be Illuminati because they can't possibly be Freemasons because Freemasons understand how you have to actually construct things.
Yeah, at least Freemasons understand, like, you know, like the square and compass. And
they understand if you're building a long enough bridge, it needs to actually account for, the shape of the planet.
Yeah, I need to find a really good, serious conspiracy crap. I mean, these guys, come on, they got 120 people watching this bullshit. I couldn't even believe it. By the way, I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys something real quick. Does this screen share? God damn it!
What are you trying to show?
Oh, well, hang on. I don't know why Chromium doesn't freaking let me screen share. Let me. I'm gonna leave real quick, and I'll be right back on another browser. 1 sec. Oh, let me get Jordan back in here. So I'm not being sniped.
Just toss me a link, but
no, I have to do it from my thing.
Okay. Bounce back to this stupid squirrel show then.
I wish
Daytime.
Now,
Nighttime.
Why do the flat
down,
earthers insist on flat earths when they're using global technology? Is what I don't understand. They're actually using satellites at the time they say there are no satellites up in space. That's what I don't get.
Oh no, they're not real either. They use radio towers or some bullshit like that, is what they claim.
Radio power.
Radio towers.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there are no satellites, but
Yeah.
I understand how it is awfully. We mentioned a little while back the psychology of all of this.
Yeah.
It is awfully attractive to say someone's life is not turning out exactly as they had planned. All right, let's say they botched it entirely. It's awfully attractive to have a them or a they to blame. A conspiracy of any sort. The flat Earth, and it rarely comes in ones. Generally, the flat earthers will be, from my experience anyway, will also be, the chemtrailer and the anti-vaxxer and all that sort of thing as well, because there's a whole bunch of theys out there,
right,
who've conspired to put you in a crappy situation you're in. That makes it a draw almost like a religion, and that might explain a lot of the seemingly ridiculous arguments we get.
I really think it's just a bunch of people fighting back against progress.
Could be that as well.
Okay.
The more things change, the scarier it gets because it's too rapid. And with how quickly things have been changing over the last decade or so, I think this was inevitable.
Okay, so can you guys see this?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is my hidden loser list, by the way, my mods. This is all the people I have blocked. Okay, look how minimal that is compared to other people. Okay, and basically these are all trolls. I mean, you probably know a couple of them. Jungle Jargon. This is Arcane Logos twice. Grumpy Santa. Jesus. This is Richard Raspberry. I don't have many people blocked, so
wow,
I allow. What's that?
Wow, that's a lot.
This?
Yeah.
Where do you find your blocked list?
What do you mean it's a lot? I've got what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people blocked.
The most I've ever had was 2, and that was during the time period that Raw Apologetics and Prudent were both blocked for their mental health.
12 is not a lot, especially this is 2 people. This is the same person, so basically I have 11 people, and this is over a
I
period
block
of how many
12
years?
a day. That's not a lot.
Yeah, this is not a lot.
Yeah, but you're a douche, man.
No, I'm not.
How the hell did I give heretic mods? What the hell? No, I'm just kidding. No, so I just wanted you guys to see that I play fair. I don't like to block people unless I absolutely have to, and it's just when they start spamming my videos and live feed, and so that you guys want to see that.
You say the Holocaust didn't happen. You say the Earth is flat. You say Sandy Hook didn't happen. No, I'm blocking you. You have nothing to offer. Go fuck yourself.
I know. I let anybody say what they want.
I know other people feel differently. I know other people.
And I don't judge anybody for that, right? I am not saying people should not block people for being that level of stupid. I just don't unless they're constantly, filling up the live feed and stuff. I don't block True. I don't block Gmail. Any of them come in the live feed. I don't block Darren's Deity. So I mean, when anybody says that I don't have a fair and level playing field, they can fuck off.
Oh, forgive me, everybody. Forgive me. I got to mention something that never happened to me until today. This morning I woke up and I got a message from Jason Burns.
Whoa. Lucky you. Why?
Well, he wished me Merry Boxing Day, Happy Holidays. I don't know, it must have been a Boxing Day thing. And he said he took my advice about allowing comments on the Black Hebrew Israelite video he posted.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever engaged with Jason Burns. By the way, I just had somebody with 2,000
atheist for like a year now.
I think I had a geocentrist just subscribe to me. I think maybe they might be listening to Myas. I'll talk about geocentrism too. I don't care. But Wayne says, "Who's Jason Burns?" Go watch a video called what's the opera video that Satan Atheist did?
An introduction to Jason Burns. There's a video called An Introduction to Jason Burns. We've already thought of this.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, go watch the introduction to Jason Burns. Or but what's the name of the opera though?
Oh, the Satan
Rhapsody.
Satan's video, or yeah. Burnshemian Rhapsody is the one, but the better one is, I think, is Jason Burns, the motherfucking opera.
Yeah, Jason Byrne's a motherfucking opera. Yeah. Yeah, these oh my god, Site 10 is brilliant. I mean those the Bernadine and Rhapsody and all those are just awesome. Because it's true, right? I mean, these guys are just anyways. Yeah, I never actually spoke to Jason Byrne, so
Miss Little.
Oh, so Timaeus, he is in live feed. So hey Timaeus, you just subbed to me. Thank you for the sub. I subbed you back. I have a little rule. If you sub to me, I sub you back. Unless you have 0, then I really don't bother because you have no content. But Fist Jamie, I think I did get your Patreon. I will check. Yes, I did actually. Thank you very much. Yes. Any amount, $1, $5, $10. I'm grateful for anything. So yes, very much so. But so who is this this guy, by the way? Timaeus. So are you a geocentrist, Timaeus? Flat earther? What's your story? I looked at your content and it looks like you're a geocentrist. Let's see what he says. Dying Paradise, you've got 1 sub there. I'll give you 2. Okay. Woohoo. I'm here to please. Where did he go? Where did our geocentrist go? Oh well. By the way, I did invite Vaughn. That would be fun, actually. I think now I'm in that weird mood where I will like, okay, I'll play with Vaughn. Okay, yeah, Geo. So, are you a small G geocentrist or a large G? Where the difference being the small G basically you believe that the Earth is the center of the solar system, and the big G being the Earth is the center of the universe. By the way, I don't know if I got room in here, but I'm going to invite him anyways. If I can send him on here.
What's the limit? 10?
Yeah, unless you have a business account. You can get up to like 25.
All right.
Yeah, that would be me.
Here, I'll.
Well, you're because you're a debunker, so I could use you.
All right.
I'll sail. I'll sail.
Hey, sir, Blue. Hey,
No,
Blue, man.
saying, I was just saying that I'm doing the business account.
Okay. Timaeus, do you want to come in? We'll have a discussion with you. We'll talk about geocentrism. It's pretty well up there with flat Earth.
I think it's mildly less silly. Mildly.
What's going on? Hello? Hello?
Whoop, hello.
There we go. Now I'm unmuted. In theory.
All right. Not hearing a whole lot of people.
No,
Yeah,
not a whole lot speaking right this second.
Oh, okay.
Timaeus is saying he doesn't have a microphone.
Of course.
Oh dear. What's going on? Wait, why did Steve just leave?
Ah, shit. Is it that time again?
Oh no, what the hell?
Maybe he's refreshing, maybe not. We'll see.
Don't tell me you put it public.
Nice. Put it out privately last time I checked. I don't know if he's put it out public this time or not.
I didn't see it in the description earlier. I don't know if
it wasn't. No, you had to go to the channel to find it initially, but sometimes he puts it out anyway, especially when he's inviting random people from chat world. Keep telling him he should just bug me and see if I can host, but well, host in terms of broadcast for him because he can't be bothered to figure it out for himself.
Ooh, look at that.
Becky. Oh well.
Oh, look at that. They're doing a NASA social in Houston. It's a little far away. It's a bit of a drive from New Jersey.
So yeah, I live in Texas. It's still a bit of a drive. With like 6 hours or something like that from where I am. Texas is a huge state.
I do 6 hours for some. Actually, if anything's going on down at the Cape, I would definitely, apply for that one. That's about 24 hours. Excuse me, I'm gonna grab a coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
If the space is needed, somebody boot me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting to see if Steve gets his ass back in here.
So I'm curious, how
that's
many
even
people
possible.
actually know a flat earther in real life?
Huh?
What was that? Sorry.
I think he asked if anyone know a flat earther in real life.
I know of people that do, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, that was what I asked. I was curious, like if this is mainly something that's just debated on the internet. I actually, I have a friend that's a flat earther. This is kind of how I found this community and this group.
I personally don't know any flat earthers, but to be honest with you, rarely do I even ask the question, do you believe it around Earth? It just is not part of my typical conversation.
No,
But,
I mean, it's kind of asking to get that derp face. People going, what?
It's just something I thought most people generally accept, so I've never really just broached the question.
Quite frankly, I don't even understand how anybody could take up flat Earth.
I don't either.
Yes, we don't have mods. Steve, get back here.
It must be really difficult being a flat earther. If that was actually your position and your genuine belief, you couldn't tell anyone in the sort of outside world that you were a flat earther without being seen as a fucking idiot, basically. It'd be quite difficult to get certain jobs and things like that.
I mean, I've heard some people claiming that, people, if they find out, they'll fire you and and that you're should be some protected group or some shit. It's like, fuck you. You're an idiot.
Well, imagine you were a religious person. Let's say you were a Buddhist, all right? And the company you're working for just found out you're a Buddhist and says, no, we don't hire Buddhists, sorry. We don't employ Buddhists. We think your beliefs are ridiculous. We don't believe it. There's no evidence for it.